therapy is a type of expressive arts therapy that uses music to improve and maintain the physical, psychological, and social well-being of individuals. Anxiety and depression are both things that are very much real. We all go through it. Some of us a bit more than others. I would like to introduce this method and share its benefits so people can use this as an outlet. This type of therapy is facilitated by a trained therapist and is often used in hospitals, rehab centers, schools, correctional facilities, nursing homes, etc. The three main points that I would like to discuss today is what happens in a music therapy session, the history of music itself, the history of music therapy itself, and who can benefit from music therapy. So first and foremost, let's get started with what happens in a music therapy session. These sessions are very complex. In these sessions, the client uses accessible percussion instruments and their own voice to explore the world of sound. This technique is greatly beneficial to patients who are having a hard time to communicate after a stroke. The therapist supports the client's responses through improved music. The goal of this over time is to build a trusting relationship that can evolve through which feelings can be expressed. Music therapy can be conducted with individuals or in groups, and the music may be chosen by the therapist or by the person in therapy. When introducing music therapists often base their selections on ISO principles, which states music is more likely to have influence if it matches an individual's current situation or conditions. Therapists therefore try to make sure the lyrics and melody of the selected music are well matched with the mood and psychological state of the person in therapy. Songwriting is also commonly used in music therapy. This helps develop self-confidence and enhance self-esteem. Now that we understand what happens in a music therapy session, let's go ahead and dive into how music therapy itself started and its history. The history of music therapy. Music has been used as a therapeutic tool for centuries and has been shown to affect many areas of the brain as well as emotion, cognition, sensation, and movement. Gradually, colleges began to adapt to this, and universities began to include music therapy as a part of their curriculum. Beginning with Michigan State University in 1944. In 1950, the first major professional organization for music therapists was formed. It became known as the National Association for Music Therapy. This eventually caught the attention of major bands, and as a way of giving back, they began to give back to those in need. These groups and bands played for hospitalized veterans during and after both World Wars, which made doctors and clinicians realize the effect that it was having. It had an effect on the healing process of these clients, and clinics asked professional musicians to be hired for the hospitals. This then caught the attention of everyone and created a need for specialized training in the appropriate delivery of music as a therapeutic method. The history itself of music therapy is extraordinary and different, very complex, and very intriguing. But now we must dive into who can really benefit from this. So music therapy can benefit many individuals of all walks of life because of how universal it can be. It can be applied in the treatment of concerns, both physical and psychological. This has been able to help people in ways that other treatments just simply cannot. For the reason being that it is so unorthodox and different. It triggers responses that may not appear through more traditional forms of treatment. Since music can trigger positive emotions and all around have a positive effect on your mental state and your well-being, it is immensely helpful for the following: depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, autism, etc. Music is even used to reduce stress levels and pain perceptions among mothers in labor, and has been also with improvement in self-esteem, self-concept, verbal communication, pro-social behavior, and social skills in general. To conclude, music therapy is a type of expressive art therapy that uses music to improve and maintain the physical and psychological and social well-being of individuals. It has helped many people of all walks of life. It does not matter your shape, color, form, nothing. It's a feeling unlike any other that you feel within. You feel at peace, and to some, this is all they have. With this speech, I hope to bring an understanding on what music therapy is and its benefits. Lastly, I'd like to say that music is something that has helped me a lot in life. Inspiration, happiness, motivation, that's something that I could go on for days about. But all in all, it has defined me as a person.